welcome back to another video. So, it's been a while. I'm sorry for not giving you guys content for like a month. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm so sorry about that. I recently started up a club in Star Stable and it's been going really well. I really miss club owning. And yeah, that's taken up a lot of my time, but I'm really enjoying myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to try to make more time to make videos for you guys. So yeah, today we are going to do one of my first training time videos, and it's going to be a get to know me training time video. Thank you all so much for your submissions and questions. It'll help the video. So yeah, guys, let's just get right into the video. So I thought this would be a good question to start out with. This one is from Klara Ashitiger, and her question is, how did you discover Star Stable? So this is actually a very good question. A while ago, me and my sisters, this was a couple years ago, but we like to play the older horse games on our dad's phone, and we'd take turns, and when we had free time, we'd just go and play together on those, and our top games were probably like more of the jumping games. I do remember Rival Stars horse racing. That was really fun. We also I can't remember the names of the other ones, but there was a lot of other horse games that we played, and we came across the Star Stable Horses app. So me and my sisters, we just started playing that, and then back then, this was when the app was like a little bit older, so you didn't have to take 2 weeks to grow your horse, and you didn't have to buy a lot of food to care for your horse too. So it would only take about 5 days, maybe even a week, to grow your horse in the Star Stable Horses app. And when we had eventually grown our horse, there was this button that said transfer your horse to Star Stable Online, and I didn't even know what that was or what that meant, and I was very scared to push anything without my dad's permission. So I just wanted to ride the horse right away. So I asked my dad about it, and it turns out there's a whole different game called Star Stable Online, and that's when we found out about SSO. So that was about, I would say, 5-ish years ago. I started playing it first, and about 2 years ago, my sister started playing, and we have just played it ever since. It's been really great to have a nice big horse game that we can play. So yeah, that's how we found Star Stable. Her next question is, which breed is your favorite in Star Stable and why? Now, this is a good question. I would probably say my top favorite horse breed is definitely the Jorvik Wild Horse, because there's a lot of reasons why I like this horse breed, because first of all, I love chunky horses. I'm a big fan of chunky horses, okay? But yeah, the Jorvik Wilds are my favorite because their coat colors are absolutely gorgeous. They're really, really fast, so it makes it really good for champs. They're great champing horses. I definitely recommend them for that. So also the coat colors. Yeah, I already mentioned that. Oh my gosh. But the gaits on them, the animations are just so cute. And they're such pretty horses. They're very majestic. And I also feel like they're very versatile. I mean, I use my soul steed to enter jumping shows with. I tried to dressage with it, but it just doesn't work out very well. But I definitely recommend them for more jumping horses and champing horses in Star Stable. So yeah, that is my favorite horse breed. Now, here are the questions from Hazel Pink Scroll. Now, her first question is, what is your favorite horse breed that retired from the game that you have? Now, this is also a very good question. As most of you probably know, I am a big fan of the older horses. I'm not an older player. Sadly, I wish I was. But I would say probably my favorite old horse is probably the Gen 1 Arabian and the Gen 2 Pentavian. These horses, I think Star Stable did a really good job with them. They're so cute. I feel like the older horses have more character to them than the Gen 3s. They're more sassy and they're really cute. And the coat colors are actually like so pretty. Like they're really well done. And I mean, I'm not referring to steak, okay? Yeah. The older horses are really well done. I definitely think the Arabian is my top favorite. Underneath that is probably the Gen 2 English Thoroughbred. Again, the coat colors, the animations, the gaits, they're all really cute. Oh my gosh, help me. On top of that, but most of the older horses are also really fast and good champers too. I'm a sucker for fast horses, okay? I like my champs. Now, her next question is, where is your go-to place to hang out with friends? Now, I don't exactly play with a lot of friends on Stir Stable anymore. I do play a lot with my club. I like to go to probably Fort Penta Disco with them at more of the nighttime. We like to go there and just hang out. Our favorite place, I would probably say, is, the beach area in Moreland where the picnic is. Say that is probably our favorite place on top of Marley's. Those are just some places that we like to just go and hang out at. Those are some really like nice and peaceful places too. And they have a lot of activities there. So that's definitely something fun that we like to go do once in a while, is just go hang out together and do some races, champs a lot too. So yeah. Our next question is, do you like drafts or ponies more? Now, yeah, I kind of already answered this question, but I would definitely say I like drafts more because I feel like they're a lot more versatile than the ponies. For me, it might be a lot different for others, but I just don't like riding the ponies in Stir Stable. I feel like they're really hard to ride, hard to make outfits with. And plus, I don't know, there's just something about them that I don't really like in Star Stable. I mean, they're adorable in real life, but I definitely like my chunky horses more, my more draft horses. They're my favorite. Her last question is, what horse breed that is not in game yet so you want to see be added? Oh my gosh, there's actually a lot. There's a lot that I want to see in game. I'm a sucker for my warm-blood horses, okay? I love warm-blood horses, and I think Star Stable has just done an absolute wonderful job with making their warm-blood horses. My favorite is probably the Dutch warm-blood and the Belgian warm-blood. Or wait, those are like the only warm-bloods in game. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I would like to see more warm-bloods in Star Stable. I would probably say the Swedish warm-blood and the Danish warm-blood. I think they're just both really pretty horses. And I like the more sporty ones too. So yeah, I'd like to see those in game. Another chunky horse would be nice. I know this is kind of sounds weird, but I want to see a Belgian draft in Star Stable. Like, these horses are really, really big. And I feel like Star Stable could have a lot of fun making them. I feel like we need a really tall and big horse in game. So that's definitely one. The next horse that I probably want to see in game is definitely, I would probably say, the Gypsy Vanner. These horses are like a little bit smaller, but they're really, really, really pretty. And they're a little bit chunkier as well. But I know Star Stable kind of has already done them with the Irish Cob or the Tinker horses. But I feel like they don't give off Gypsy Vanner vibes. I want to see like big, long manes, thick manes with really, really big feathers, okay? I want to see what Star Stable would be able to do with them. Star Stable could definitely do something like that, and it'd be nice to have the option to pick between a more sporty horse like the Tinker horse and the Irish Cob, and also the Gypsy Vanner. I feel like it's definitely a horse that we need in game. Now, these next questions are from Adele Turtlesea, and her first question is, what is your favorite server in SSO? This is actually a really good question because I did a server video on my channel a few months ago, but it was definitely fun to go see all the other servers and what they're like and the people on there. And I would probably say my favorite server is Raspberry Valley because people are just so nice there, and it's a little bit on the, I would say, the smaller side, but you can find a nice bunch of friends on there. Like, people were so welcoming to me when I came and checked it out. And I also like Nightstar. I know it's not the nicest place, but I honestly like having more of a big server to play on because there's a lot of people here. And I am loving flash shows so much. I love doing them, and that's definitely popular on the Nightstar server because it's just so big and so many people come to them because it gets really crowded. And I honestly like the competition with elimination flash shows, which reminds me, I need to start making more flash show videos for you guys. I'm so sorry I haven't gotten to that. Her next question is, do you recommend SSO horses? I don't really understand this question, but yes, I would say I do recommend the Star Stable horses. Definitely the Jorvik Wild horses. Speaking of Jorvik Wild horses, tomorrow, literally Wednesday, the Jorvik Wilds are literally going on sale for 689 star coins. If some of you don't know, they were originally 979 star coins. So I'm definitely probably going to make a shopping spree video of buying these guys. I'm so excited. I currently only have 3 Jorvik Wilds, but yeah, save up if you haven't already. They'll only be discounted for a week. So that's really, really exciting. Her next question is, what do you use to make your video thumbnails? And now I do have this in the description of all my videos, but I do use Canva to make my video thumbnails. It's a really, really easy just website. I think you can also download it, but you can just go to Google and go to canva.com, and all you have to do is snap a few pics and Star Stable after you've made your video, and then you can just easily customize it. There's a lot of options you can use. There's not really any shaders, but you can make your thumbnails look really good. I wouldn't say like you have to be super like newbie and then make a gorgeous thumbnail at first, but yeah, it does take practice to make some good looking thumbnails. I mean, I'm still there. I'm still having to figure out what my thumbnails look like. I want them to look all sparkly and fun. So yeah, Canva is really, really easy to use. I definitely recommend it if you're just starting to make Star Stable YouTube videos because I honestly love it. There is a paid version and a free version. I personally use the free version because honestly, I don't think you need the paid version. It gives a lot of nice stuff to use without the paid version, so I definitely recommend just getting it. It's really, really great. Her next question is, which do you like more, Moorland or Fort Pinta? Oh, well, this is an interesting question, but I would say probably Moorland, mostly because it was the place we all first saw when we started the game. It just brings back so much memories, and the music there, literally, I get shivers every time, or chills every time I go back there. It's just such a nostalgic place to be. The music, I just love it. And it's probably one of my favorite places in the game since they did a really good job on Moorland and all the NPCs there. And just the place overall it's really, really pretty. And it's definitely my favorite because of that, because it's also a mix of like the beach area and some woods. So that's really nice. Now, her next question is, what is your favorite and old horse in Star Stable? Or oldest horse in Star Stable? Now, this is a good question. I kind of already answered those, but I would say my top favorite horses are probably going to be the Jorvik Wild, the Norker. As you can see, I'm riding mine. I already have 2. I had to buy another one, mostly because they are just so pretty. I think Star Stables did such a wonderful job on their coat colors. Plus the animations, the gates are so adorable and they look so pretty. I like their wavy manes, and yeah, they're definitely my favorite horses in Star Stable. Well, one of them. I do feel like Star Stable could have made them a little bit bigger, more like draft horses as they are in real life, but I really like how they did them in Star Stable. My next favorite horse is probably the Mustang. These guys were definitely a hit when Star Stable released them. A lot of us were waiting for the updated Mustang for so long, and Star Stable finally made one. So that is really, really great that they made another Gen 3 Mustang. The co-colors are so pretty. I have like 3 or 4 Mustangs, and I'm planning on getting all of them eventually, just like with the Urbic Wilds. Their animations, gates, are just perfect. I also love how Star Stable made them more goofy. They're very sassy, I would say, because like they do a little smile. They're also very photogenic. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Mustang. They're really great horses. Not to mention, they're also really good champers. Her next question is, what riding club are you in? Now, I am in Sparkle Stars. This is the club that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I recently started about a month ago. Sparkle Stars is a Christian-based dressage and hunter hangout club. We actually just reached 50 members last night, so that's definitely a big accomplishment for all of us. But it's just a really great community of people that I just love hanging out with. They're all so sweet. I love you guys, okay? I call them my stars because they're all just so amazing and fun to be around. We do a lot of stuff. You guys probably will see a lot of us in the Nightstar server just hanging out, doing some stuff. We also host occasional flat shows. Oh my gosh, I am failing this race so bad. Help me. So yeah, I am in Sparkle Stars. I really love club owning. It's definitely something I missed. It's been about 2 years since I've owned a club. I do have a pretty long, crazy club owning experience story. Tell me in the comments if you guys would like to have a training time of that story, because it's very entertaining, I would say, but I definitely got a few broken hearts from that experience, but I'm really glad I'm starting to club own again. And her last but not least question is, what is your favorite place to wild RP? I don't really wild RP too much in Star Stable. I used to do it so much with friends, usually rider RPs and a few wild ones, but usually my sister, she will make me go in a wild roll with her a couple times. But I definitely would say my favorite places to wild RP are in the Forgotten Fields, Hollow Woods, and Wildwoods. They're just all such pretty places in game, and I also just love seeing others wild RP in these places. A lot of people say it brings so much realism to the game, and I completely agree. It's really sweet to see people do that. P.S. I love your videos. Sincerely, Adele. Ara love. Kind regards to you. Aw, thank you so much, girl. It literally means so much to me for you to say that. Thank you so much for your support, and I will definitely continue to make content for you guys. I'm sorry I've been lacking with doing that, but thank you guys so much for all the submissions to make this video possible. Alright everyone, that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. It means so much to me and also helps grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!